Your Excellency, there's a Swahili saying that says, Dunia ni mduara. Basically in Swahili means that the world is a circle. And what starts at one point ends up in another point. And as I was seated there, it is true, Chris, he was quite, gave me quite a hard time when I was the chair of the Public Investment Committee. But going backwards, I studied in the same school as yourself. That actually deserves an applause because we went to a very good school. Your Excellency, we served in Parliament together when you were a senior senator and I was a member of Parliament. I served with Chris, and I think the DG, if I'm not mistaken, appeared before me as well when I was the chair of the Public Investments Committee. So if you want some of the files on KEBS, please do let me know, Your Excellency. But the irony of it all, and that's the reason why I'm saying that the world is a circle, dunia ni mduara, is that of all places, we actually met right here in Mombasa, where trade before had no boundaries, where we were receiving dhows coming here, where the sea was able to meet the caravans, and no better place, Ebola or no Ebola, no better place for you to have done this conference than right here in Mombasa, the capital of trade. Your Excellency, about 2 days ago, you hosted us in your house as the governors of Kenya. And in that spirit, one of the agenda items that was there in IBEC, which is basically the forum that brings together the governors together with the national government, chaired by the Deputy President himself. And one of the agendas that was discussed was how we can be able to reduce inter-county boundary trade barriers that are there. And today what we're discussing here is how we can have an element of removing barriers that are there and bring a lot of hindrances. Your Excellency, this goes beyond just KEBS alone. And I think the biggest enemy of Africa is Africa itself. The fact remains today our skies are the least covered with airlines hovering over our airspace because of our own doing. The fact that we have so many restrictions that are there. The fact still remains, Your Excellency, that because we have inter-country barriers that reduce so much that can be done. And I know, maybe I say this as a politician, but this opens up a market for every single African enterprise, from the largest enterprises to the smallest enterprises, to a market of about 1.6 billion people, which is about 19% of the population, if you're able to unlock what the people in this very room, together with their governments, can be able to do. So this is no small achievement, Your Excellency. And it won't be bad for me to actually state it here, that for those questioning, this does not just talk about the Dangotes and all the other large investments, but this is also about the small SMEs, the ones who were in each and every one of our manifesto. Your Excellency, unlocking this gives the hustlers an opportunity to a market of 1.6 billion people just in the continent of Africa alone, and needs to be applauded.